And it almost went in. It wasn't a shot. It was just ricocheted off. Cooks on the other end. Here's Cooks. Cooks initiates some contact.
No gimmies.
No gimmies, and lots of Friartown for Andy Katz as Cooks is cooking early on. A little bit more. There you go, Willis off on the three. But Cooks comes up with it. He always seems to be around the ball, and this time he lays it in.
On this offensive possession. Cooks with the kick out, deep left baseline. McBride rims out. Cooks doing it on the defensive end himself. Taking it coast to coast, a left side layup.
Spots. They have an ability to seemingly dominate the offensive glass.
Oh,
but they
Cooks
haven't.
with the steal, Eric, and he'll lay it up and in. The arms of Diakinte with the rebound. A three for the lead. Will Cooks give him the lead? He does. Zach Cooks.
The call for three-point shots a lot. 24 of his 27 field goal attempts have been from three.
Cooks leading the way with 5. He's got the basketball. He'll try a 3-ball. Bullseye! What's cooking?
And that's when you miss shots and it goes the other way.
Oh, look at the move, and Cooks the finish with a finger roll after splitting those defenders beautifully.
Much like his high school coach as well, Danny Hurley.
Cooks the steal. Zach going 2-on-1 with Brinson, takes it to the rack himself and gets the finish. Oh, Cooks both ends of the floor. Mali native. And that shot off the mark. Martinez misses. Cooks runs. Cooks all the way and one. Zach Cook getting busy here in Newark.
And concentrate.
Break the pressure nicely. Cooks accelerating. Just takes it all the way and one. Zach Cooks pushing forward. Gets the contact. Completes the basket. Has another trip to the line. And Cobb in the corner, off the mark, and Cooks all alone. He's not going to get caught. You're right. He's over 20 for the 4th consecutive game. Here's Gibbs. 10 on the shot clock. Cooks will try a second 3. This time it's down. Here's Cooks on the move along 2. Nothing but net. Being off, I believe, Sarr, who was trying to get the offensive board, and Cooks accelerating. Willis to hang with him. Cooks slicing, dicing, able to finish. Islanders 3-on-2. Brinson out to the corner. Zach Cooks sets. Zach Cooks buries.
At that point, all they're doing is going to see whether or not it was a flagrant 1 or 2.
2 on the shot clock. Cooks launches. Bullseye.
To the Tays game.
Binghamton. Well, first here is Cooks. Bullseye. Out of his contributions in the box score. Another offensive rebound. Cooks will try it again. No way! Perfect 2 for 2 from downtown in the first half. Cooks will try it again. No! To the corner. Cooks fakes the 3. Good job by Helmerson to get back.
Great
and then there's DeGraff under 4 fouls. Cooks to the drive. Works free. He's got
6%.
Shot clock down to 6. Tough shot by Cooks, but he knocks it down.
Made it more difficult by going to his left.
Bullseye! Wants Cook to fight to keep it alive. They bat it to Walsh. Cooks on the drive. The scoop and the amazing
Rebounding. Not enough guys play with energy.
Cook saw it. Cook steals it, and Cook's able to go up and finish. A long time. Since it was 18-17. Bullseye! Cooks against the freshman. A 2-point shot, good. 4-point game, and then Cooks nearly, he does get it loose, and look at Diakite from the seat of his pants. Cooks streaking, Cooks finishes.
Here comes Gibbs for NJIT. Zach Cooks got poked in the eye by Chauncey Hawkins, no call. Cooks, backdoor pass was intended for Cooks, got through. Here's Zach from 3, and he rattles it home. Cooks with his 3rd triple of the game.
First half. Cooks on the move. Look at the finish. January 4th here against Liberty, and then, of course, the senior year.
23.
There he is, right on cue. It's down to 3. Cooks right before the buzzer. Bullseye! Coming from behind to beat Florida Gulf Coast. And Cooks is able to lob it. After a loss. Cooks will try the corner 3-ball. Bullseye! Loose, the Highlanders pick it up. It's Gibbs. Finds Cooks for the triple. Bullseye! Former Falcon. Cooks. Slicing, dicing, finishing.
CIT tournament 2 years ago. We watched a nice baseline out of bounds.
Diakite 13. Matthews tries another 3-ball. Bullseye! 6'5", good size for the freshman. Meanwhile, Cooks, MSG, Madison Square Garden in New York. What a team it was. Now Cooks will elevate and knock it down. Good. So far, Diakite has held his ground very well. Now Cooks, bullseye! Lead the league 31 blocks, had 6 in a game at UConn. And there's Cooks on the drive. 7 of 14, they've been 50%. Here's Cooks, and it's down. Right. And LeVar Williams may have picked the pocket of Johnson. Cooks the other way, floats it up, and gets the roll. It was off by Cooks, and here come the Bisons. That's intercepted by Cooks. He streaks to the basket and lays it in. They had that dramatic come-from-behind win at Cornell, then came home, beat Wagner, and Cooks with a little spin off. Cooks doubled up, gives it back to Brinson. Bullseye!
Just got to play good positioning and be patient.
Cooks and Fuego today. Not a little dormant for too long of a period of time. Well, another answer. Cooks, the theft, all the way to the basket. How did he get it to go? Cooks slicing, dicing, finishing. They too haven't shot it well either. 5 for 14 at 35.7%. Cooks, bullseye, knocks it down.
He was able to get paint touches off the bounce. They've cleaned that up.
Cooks, a floater.
To get going in early offense.
Oh, they find Cooks open in the corner. Bullseye! From the line, he's got 12 points here this afternoon. Lead trimmed down to 14. Cooks wide open. Bullseye! Boy, Zach Cooks as premier scorer again, as the Highlanders have had since becoming a D1. And there's the thunderous flush.
Mahamadou Jawara. Perry once again loses the handle. NJIT another opportunity in transition, and there is the league's leading scorer, Cooks.
Let's continue in that zone, kind of a matchup zone press here on the dead ball situation.
NJIT has hit 5 of their first 7 shots.
Layup, had a layup. He elected to pass it out for a 3.
Cooks absorbs a bump from Raleigh and lays it in. Looking for a foul call. Diego Willis seeing his first action for NJIT. Great hesitation by Cooks. Worked on Wall Street and then got back into coaching, and now an opportunity to lead.
Basket to complete the nice bucket for him.
Jawara 4 for 5. He's got 9 to lead Stetson. Cooks, little rhythm dribble to hit the 3. Cooks wasting no time, attacking the other way, and NJIT goes back in front.
Last year and this year, but again, they've won 3 out of 5, and they're feeling a whole lot better about things as Cooks pulls the 3. Brinson off the mark, offensive rebound though. Here's a 3 for Cooks, book it.
See, Cooks, you cannot leave him alone.
Here's Cooks. 7 to shoot, gets inside, floater is good. Zach Cooks the answer. And NJIT is up 2.
Well, that's what Zach Cooks does.
Rough fouls, if you want to say. Either way, consistency the key. Cooks, consistent. Cooks, splitting through, can't get it to go, gets it back and puts it in. The 5'9" Cooks in the paint in the offseason, and you could see with a finish like that how it made a big difference for him. And how about that finish in this conference as a whole?
When you talk about Liberty, they get into the tournament, and the NCAA tournament.
Willis had 2 very big shots in the win over Florida Gulf Coast, has not scored today, but Cooks on the cut. But here, the Lions trying to win a 3rd consecutive road game. Oh, Cooks able to get the strip on a block, and now Cooks in transition without numbers, takes it to the big man up, over and in. Didn't get a clean handle on it.
He's got to be able to catch the basketball.
And Cooks in, and the Highlanders have a run out. Cooks going to the rack, the reverse is up and in. Diakite altering shots, 3 on 2 come the Highlanders down court. Here's Cooks, a big triple, bullseye! Cooks on the drive, leaves it short, fights to get his rebound back, trying to go into Amino, goes under him, unbelievable.
Got to keep him off the foul line.
And again, they get the steal, Cooks. Now Brinson trying to go 2 for 2, instead kicks to the corner, his fellow Georgian Cooks. What a look out, he see Walsh. Able to steal it away. Highlanders with numbers 4 on 3. Ahead to Cooks for the pull-up triple, bullseye. Field goal today from Cooks a moment ago, his 3. He'll try another, this is a 2, it's down. Away with a steal, here's Cooks running the break 3 on 2, takes it to the rack, able to finish. And again, they get a stop. Cooks from the wing for 3, bullseye! Cooks spinning, floats it up, it's good. Fit, and it's another opportunity, so Cooks will pull up, bullseye! Conceded Stetson Hatters had a good run as Cooks tries for the steal. Cooks gets the steal to the rack and a finish. Mayo, a freshman, to Cooks, just squirting his way through the defense. Islanders probably would welcome that. They, had a big lead down there. Here's Cooks, bullseye. He is in fuego tonight.
Away from the ball. They've been able to score a couple times in the first half.
Cooks getting the step. Oh, what a finish amongst the Giants. And Kabimba, and right off the bench, Raleigh couldn't hang on to it. Cooks, the steal goes coast to coast with a finish.
So very well. There's a force and a turnover.
Presence of mind to find Cooks, who gets it at one.